Hi, I'm Matt Sellhorst, pleasure boat specialist here at Home Marine Lake Wylie. Thanks for stopping by to check out this video. This is my wife Sarah, my little girl Avery, and this is our dog. Another area where Sea Ray excels are the looks. This is a 250 SLX, I believe one of the best looking boats they make. But all of the Sea Rays have this classic line to them. You can see that shear line, it just flows right down. You've got the stainless steel rub rail. It's just a great looking boat. And all of the Sea Rays have the similar characteristics. If you look at the classic styling, the sharp looking shiny gel coat that lasts for years and years and years, makes a big difference on the boat. When you're out on the water, you want to be proud of your boat. You want to turn some heads, and Sea Ray does that with a classic look. Not with something trendy that's been popular for 2 or 3 years, but the Sea Rays, even that are 10, 15 years old, have sharp lines and they still turn heads on the lake today. So if you're looking for that classic looks, that's something that's going to turn a head as you're cruising down the lake, all your friends are going to be jealous of, take a look at the Sea Rays. The Sea Ray windshield is another part of the looks. We talked about its strength and durability, but if you look at the lines, that rake of the windshield or the angle that it flows down, the 3-piece windshield, you've got glass throughout, so it's good for visibility, but it's also looks really nice. If you look, you've got the flow of that windshield goes straight down. You've got the rake of the windshield, the angle that it cuts back. It looks really sharp on all the models, the sport boats, the SunDecks, and these SLXs. They all have those same characteristics, and you can always tell when it's a Sea Ray cruising down the lake. Here we are looking at a 21-foot Sea Ray. This is a 205 Sport, the most popular 21-foot bow rider on the market right now. This is one of the reasons. It's an important thing, but something a lot of, especially first-time boaters or even long-time boaters don't realize, is the importance of the bottom of the boat. A couple things going on down here. One is you have the dead rise, which is actually the angle of that V measured right there. This is a good degree dead rise. You're at 21 degrees, which means you're gonna slice through the water and avoid that chop. It's gonna give you a smoother feel. You'll see some boats that have a flatter dead rise. What that does, it's cheaper to build, but it also is gonna give you a rougher ride because you're smacking on the ground versus slicing through those waves. Another thing happening here are these little stair step items. They're called lifting strakes. Now what Sea Ray does is they use a nice, heavy, thick lifting strake. You can see how wide those are. What they do is they allow the boat to plane more efficiently. The hydrodynamics at work here allow that boat to get up on plane more efficiently by the total design of this bottom. It's more expensive to build. It's difficult to make these perfectly straight and precision laid in that fiberglass mold. That it's a very expensive process, but it adds to the safety of the boat, the comfort of the rider, and the performance of the boat. If you picture this, the boat getting up on plane, it's gonna get that bow down faster. 1, 2, 2.5, and most Sea Rays are up on plane between 2.5 and 3 1,000 count. The other thing it does is when you make a sharp turn, if you have somebody learning how to wakeboard or you're inner tubing or you just wanna get out and have a little fun, these lifting strakes allow that boat to dig into the water, to hold itself in the turn. It's not going to bank up and slide out. My family had a boat that did that when we were younger. My mom hated it. It scared her to death. These lifting strakes are what allow the Sea Ray to hold tight in the water in a turn, feel like you have great control. It never feels like it's going to slip out. It's always going to hold tight in that turn, and it's something you really have to experience. But it's because of the way Sea Ray does their bottom that it allows all those safety, the comfort, and the performance to happen. If you look at some other manufacturers, they have their own special technique that they use. They do it for a different reason, but safety, performance, and comfort is why Sea Ray does the hull like this, even though it's a little bit more expensive process. Sea Ray does 1,000 little things that make a difference over the lifetime of the boat. Not because it looks great on a poster or because it looks good in a brochure, because it's the right way to make a boat, and it makes the boat stronger for a lifetime. Just like this windshield. It's stronger than other windshields on the market. I wouldn't dare do this on any other style of boat, any other manufacturer, but Sea Ray builds that windshield so sturdy because they know the stress that it's under, that I'm able to stand here at over 230 pounds and the windshield is in perfect condition. With the Sea Ray, they use heavy duty hardware throughout the boat. One thing on the windshield, this is a nice solid piece on a 240 SunDeck, is that windshield's not budging. The way they put the stanchions in, the thickness of the windshield, it's a 3-piece. What that means is that 10 years down the line, this windshield's gonna close just as smoothly as it does brand new from the showroom. The stainless steel hinges, if you look at the stainless steel piano hinge, it's a full length. So this door will latch and stay nice and tight and solid and secure for 10, 15, 20 years. Now, Sea Ray does this stuff not because it looks great in a magazine or a brochure, but because it's the right way to build a boat, and it's gonna make the boat stronger for a lifetime. Another stainless steel hinge on this little compartment. And again, if you look underneath, you can see how well affixed that is. An easy area for people to cheap out on building their boat and save some money. But Sea Ray does it because, like I said, it's the right way to build a boat. On this hinge, look at how sturdy and heavy duty this hinge is. On just a 24-foot boat, as you're putting gear in and out, that's nice and solid and secure, and it's not going anywhere. So, helps with your resale value. It also, as you keep the boat 10, 15 years like a lot of our Sea Ray owners do, it's gonna be solid 10 years down the line, just like it is when you take it home from the showroom floor. Another area on the Sea Ray where they use the nice heavy duty hardware is on the cleats. This is a pop-out cleat, which looks great when it's recessed. It pops out and it's nice and sturdy when you put your ropes through. Has a big gap in so you can get some large dock line in there, and it's gonna be nice and secure. Now, the important thing you can't see, when Sea Ray attaches a piece of hardware like this, they actually use a piece of black fiberboard that's a plastic and fiberglass combination, and that's built into the mold everywhere a piece of hardware is gonna go, as well as on the rub rail. So when you're mounting that, you're mounting it into a nice solid mounting surface that 10, 20, 30 years down the line, that's not gonna pull out. It's gonna be solid, it's backplated, actually built into the mold of the fiberglass. When they put together the rub rail, you actually have a screw, you can see every 6 inches to attach that rub rail. But when you build a boat, they put it together, the top and the bottom together. There's also every 6 inches in the middle where that top and deck are secured together with a stainless steel screw. So you actually have a screw about every 3 inches holding this together, which gives you a solid bond between the top and the bottom of the boat, the deck and the hull, and it gives you a tight fit for the lifetime of the boat. Another area on the Sea Ray that they do a great job is the bimini top. It's this easy to put up and down. You clip it to the front, you've got a nice tight bond on both sides. And it allows that top, when you're cruising down the lake, you can run this boat at full speed and it's not gonna rattle and shake. It's nice and quiet, and it's gonna give you a good bit of shade as well. The reason for it, why it's so quiet and why it's different than other manufacturers, is one, they use a high grade of stainless steel in the structure of the top, but they also use this ball and socket joint right here that to push it in and turn it, you can actually pop that out nice and easy, and it pops right back in, and you spin it and it's locked down. But because of that unique ball and socket joint and the sturdy heavy duty structure that they use, this bimini top is nice and quiet even at top speeds. Another area, we talked about the heavy duty hardware, but the windshield specifically, Sea Ray uses a different windshield than almost every manufacturer. One, it's nice and heavy duty, so when somebody grabs it at the dock to pull it in, it's nice and solid. It's gonna be sturdy for a long time. But the other thing is they use a 3-piece windshield. This is one whole section. You've got the middle windshield, and then you've got another whole section there. What that does is it gives you a full field of view when you're driving the boat. You can see through that windshield, and you always have a line of visibility. You're never blocked. Some of the manufacturers use a 5-piece windshield that has a seam right here that blocks your visibility. It makes it weaker. So when you're using that as a grab handle, and you will at the dock almost every time you're coming in, somebody's gonna grab that windshield as a point of pulling the boat into the dock or a point of stability. This Sea Ray windshield, you can see, it's just not budging a bit, and that makes a big difference over the lifetime of ownership. Here we are in the engine compartment of a Sea Ray 240 SunDeck. The reason we're in the engine compartment is it's like buying a house. It's in the engine compartment and in the ski locker that you can tell how a boat's constructed. Just like in a home, you have to go down into the basement and the crawl spaces in the attic to see how that home is actually built. A couple things I want to point out. If you look at all the wiring, it's in this chafe resistant tubing. All throughout, all of your wiring is dressed back. It's in the chafe resistant tubing, and it's wire tied up and neatly dressed back and affixed to a wall on the engine compartment. The reason that's important is as the boat vibrates and shakes and it's run down the lake, and 10, 20 years later, those wires haven't exposed the wires and you get shorts. Everything is neat and dressed back, so as the tech is working on the boat, it's easier to diagnose any issues down the line. The other thing is it just keeps it neater. Talking about neat, if you look at the fiberglass floor, this is actually finished fiberglass with gel coat, just like on the exterior of the boat. What that means is if you have an area of the boat that needs to get cleaned up, you spill a little bit of oil, you wipe that right down, and it comes right off and looks nice and shiny. Where that helps is in resale value. When you show a 10, 20-year-old Sea Ray that has a clean bilge compartment because they were able to wipe it down, it adds higher value to that boat and allows you to get a higher resale value, in a very important area to look when you're considering a purchase of a new or pre-owned boat. One other area with the engine compartment is that Sea Ray uses these big heavy-duty gas struts. You can see on this engine compartment, it's a big, heavy engine compartment, but with the two gas struts, it's as simple as putting it down and it locks securely in place. Lifting it up with one arm, it pulls up nice and easy. You also have around the seats and around the engine compartment, you've got a little drainage channel. As water comes in, you can see it all the way in the back. If water gets in, it's going to be channeled out into the bilge away from the engine. Again, it's one extra step that Sea Ray does that makes the boat quieter with all the sound dampening, but also looks better and protects your items in storage and that engine because of just that little extra step that they use, in addition to the rubber gasket that goes all the way around to seal off that compartment. One thing to consider when buying a new boat is the dealer and the manufacturer. When it comes to Sea Ray, Sea Ray's been building boats for 55 plus years, and they've always been an industry leader. When you search on Boat Trader, Sea Ray has 2.5 times more searches for pre-owned boats than the next closest manufacturer. What that means is when you go to sell your Sea Ray 2 years, 5 years, 20 years down the line, there's always people looking to buy a pre-owned Sea Ray. It's because of the quality of construction, everything that we've talked about up to this point, but it's also the relationship that Sea Ray has with its dealers. They stand behind their warranty, they do the right thing when it comes to honoring the spirit of their warranty, not the letter of their warranty like a lot of manufacturers do. Sea Ray's very good about standing behind their product and taking care of their customer for the long term. Like I said, they've been building boats forever. I heard a client say this once, you can buy a boat or you can invest in a Sea Ray. And that's the difference, is that the Sea Ray boat is built in a different way. The company handles themselves in a different way than a lot of manufacturers, and the dealers that represent them are very customer focused. Hall Marine definitely fits that bill. Things you need to know about me and Hall Marine Lake Wylie before you make your next boat purchase. I'm the only pleasure boat specialist in the country with a no sales pressure guarantee. What that means to you is you can come in, check out any of our new and pre-owned deck boats, cruisers, pontoons, or yachts without a high pressure salesperson, fast talking salesperson breathing down your neck. I'm going to talk boats with you, help you, direct you to the right one, provide you any answers to the questions that are important to you, and then give you the space to make the decision if that's the right boat for you and your family. I offer several consumer boating reports. The most popular is the Official Boat Buyer's Guide, How to Buy the Right Boat at the Right Price. It's available at boatingthecarolinas.org. Stop in here at the marina and I'll give you a free copy, or you can go to boatingthecarolinas.org, use code word HALF to receive half off. Hall Marine Lake Wylie has been fortunate to be rated in the top 100 for the Boating Industry magazine, the top 100 dealers in America, for the last 6 years running. Most recently, we've been rated number 15 out of 3,000 applications. We're very happy for that. What that means to you is that we're a reputable dealer that's been in business for a long time. We take care of our customers the right way. We educate them, and it's going to give you a great experience. There are no other dealers in the Charlotte area that have been in that top 100 dealer ranking since its inception. I also offer a VIP pre-owned watch list. If we don't have the pre-owned pontoon, deck boat, or cruiser that you're looking for right now, email me at matt@boatingthecarolinas.com. Tell me exactly what you're looking for, the age range, the price range, and the size range, and I'll put you on my VIP list and be on the lookout for the right boat for you and your family. Hall Marine Lake Wylie is a full-service boat dealership. We have 400 dry storage units. We have over 90 wet slips here at the marina. We have a 6-bay service area that's air-conditioned and heated, so the techs working on your boat in July and August have a comfortable environment. They always do a better job. We have 5 certified Mercruiser technicians, as well as 1 master certified technician, the highest rating you can get. The reason that's important is you know you're going to be taken care of after you purchase your new or pre-owned boat from us. We do many events here at Hall Marine Lake Wylie. We do a movie night, we do getaways, sometimes to the coast, to give people another boating experience, and we're all about promoting the boating lifestyle. So as a Hall Marine Lake Wylie client, you're invited to all of these events. We're the only 5-star dealer in the Carolinas, so you know you're going to be taken care of. Why are there no other 5-star certified dealers in the area? I'm not sure, but do you really want to find out? Hey, it's easy for me to say great things about our dealership, introduce you to my family, but it's another thing, what do actual real-life clients have to say about working with Hall Marine and Lake Wylie Marina? Take a look at all of the testimonials we have. There's several at the end of this video. You can also find over 100 of them at my desk, clients that I've worked with over the years, as well as on our website. Check out those testimonials and hear what clients have to say in their own words about their experience with me and Hall Marine Lake Wylie. Hey, thanks again for tuning in. If you're ready to own your first or your next boat, hey, give me a call. What's Lucy doing to you? Give me a call at 803-831-2101. My extension is 630, or you can email me at matt@boatingthecarolinas.com. Again, set up some time to come in and talk boats, and hopefully we can find a boat that makes sense for you and your family.